Welcome back, Mech Warriors, to MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. Platinum X here. Ready for Rise of Rasalhague. Commander, my name is Colonel Christian yeah. Anyway, Christian Man, CO of the LCAF's First Tier Assault Regiment. LCAF is the Lyran Commonwealth. That's House Steiner. We are a Special Operation Battle Mech Command sponsored by Archon Steiner, primarily staffed with former tier resistance expatriates? What, dude? The words they use in these damn, like, I just need to stop reading this crap, man. They aggravate the piss out of me with these fucking words. Resistance expatriates from the Rasalhague Military District and those of Rasalhague descent living. And let me just start over. Commander, my name is Colonel Christian Mann, CO of the LCAF's First Tier Assault Regiment. We are a Special Operation Battle Mech Command sponsored by Archon Steiner, primarily staffed with former tier resistant experience from the Rasalhague Military District and those of Rasalhague descent living in the Lyran Commonwealth. Expatriates is, I think that's how you say that. Expatriates. Okay. Since our formation, we served the LCAF with distinction. I'm proud to say that during the Fourth Succession War, the First Tier were instrumental to the success of Operation Goddardamn You Rung. Well, what a name for an operation. Goddardamn You Rung! Excuse me? What'd you just say to me? Anyway. Anyway, okay, let's read on. The Lyran offensive against the Draconis Combine that reclaimed a number of long-lost Lyran worlds and liberated multiple native Rasalhague systems from House Karita's clutches. Commander, I'm contacting you because I need your help. And right now, I am counting on your reliable reputation to help me with a task that must be done. I can't say much in this transmission beyond that I am in need of your services. If you're willing to work with me to see my mission through to completion, I'll do whatever it takes to make this endeavor worth your while. That is all that I can say of this matter at the moment. I pray that it is enough for you to come to our aid. Please contact me soon with your answer. We have 5 days left to... You get a 6 month... This pops up, you have 6 months to accept the contract. So I did my last episode. I completed Project Cold Snap for Karita. It was 2 missions for Karita against Steiner. So I just completed Project Cold Snap. And now I only have 5 days left, so it's now or never. This is completely optional. You can just not take part in it, but the whole purpose of this video is to take part in it. So I'm going to go ahead and accept the contract and depart. Wait, did I already get Cantina missions? Got shit missions here. Okay. Oh, great. Christian Man, Commander, you are a godsend. Thank you for signing on to help us out. To put it bluntly, tensions are high and about to reach a breaking point. During the Fourth Succession War, the First Tier liberated systems in the name of Lyran Commonwealth under the promise that the Rasalhague natives of those systems would be allowed to take a more active role in the administration of our communities, rather than live as an oppressed ethnic majority as we were under House Karita's rule. Although the initial years of rebuilding under the rule of the Lyran Commonwealth started promising, it has since deteriorated as more attention is placed on the upcoming FedCom merger. That's Davian and Steiner becoming the Federated Commonwealth. After the war, the Archon rolled the liberated Rasalhague worlds into the Tamar Pact, one of 3 nations that from the Lyran Commonwealth and the nation that has historic ties to many of its liberated systems. Unfortunately, those ties are currently causing a great deal of anguish. Duke Kelswa has agreed to honor inherited noble titles, land grants, and property deeds held by families with ties to the liberated systems prior to the Korean conquest. Escalating tensions between the nobles returning to lay claim to what they see as their property and the Rasalhague inhabitants that held ownership of the same property for centuries under Korean rule. This has caused everything from civil disobedience against Lyran nobles coming to press their inherited titles to forced displacements of Rasalhague natives. In the Kirchbach system, things are getting particularly bad, which is why I need your help. After you've made all needed preparations, go to the system's jump point. I've taken the liberty to pre-booking your jump ship approach to Kirchbach. I'll explain more once you're in the system. So, make sure I have alright. I probably need to have 36 days to make some refits here. Trying to think which mechs to pull out here. I do like this Marauder. It replaces the ballistic gun, the AC-5, with a large energy, so I can put 3 large lasers on this, which I like. Makes ripping heads off much easier. Expanded my dual heat sink quite a bit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 heat sinks. And I still have 2 tons to spare. Get a little air conditioning in the cockpit. All right, so that made what, 20 heat sinks? Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Now I could put some hammer fists on to improve the melee damage. Those are 1.5 tons each, that would be 3 tons. So that would leave me with what, 16 heat sinks? I'm gonna see how the heat situation does with this refit right here. 36 days, that's perfect! What else should we pull out here? How about we get an archer? Ooh, wait, I've got a... That's actually a pretty good mech, too. Same as that Marauder, except 5 tons less. Oh, no, it's got a ballistic. It's just like the other Marauder. I've got a hero Jaeger mech. And it's already in my mech bay. I don't like dragons. This is an interesting 4 large energy on a rifleman. Been kind of curious how this will work out. Not enough heat sinks. Nowhere near. Like the best I could do with double heat sinks is 10 heat sinks. That's not enough for 4 large lasers. No, sir. Now if I go chemical lasers, maybe. But I mean, instead of heat sinks, I gotta use ammo. I could go these SB lasers, which generate less heat. But nah, that's just not a doable mech. To my liking or standards, it's just not feasible. Alright, let me go bounce back up here. Yeah, let me go and get an archer prepared. An archer prepped up here. Probably gonna go 15 racks. Not 20 racks. Three and a half tons of ammo should do it, but no. And we have what, 7 heat sinks? I don't know if that's gonna cut it. Well, it's gonna have to. It's for one of my pilots anyway, not for me. All right. What was the work order on that one? 27 days. All right. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That should do it. Pirate worlds discovered. Now, I can't look at the map, so I have no idea where we're at, but it looks like we're in Steiner space. And we're only 36 days away, so we couldn't be that far away from where I started. Okay, Christian Man once again. It's great to meet you, Commander. Thank you for coming. Over 200 years ago, during the early Succession Wars, Kirchbach was conquered by the Draconis Combine. Many who feared the Combine's brutal reputation relocated deeper into the Lyran Commonwealth, abandoning homes, properties, and noble titles as they fled. Once conquered, the Draconis Combine forced the migration of millions of Rasalhague families to Kirchbach, leveraging them as cheap labor to clean up the devastation House Karita left in their wake. Now that Kirchbach has been returned to the Tamar Pact, those with ancestral claims to properties that still exist within the systems have returned to claim what they feel is rightfully theirs, with Duke Kelswa's blessing. This brings them into direct conflict with the Rasalhague families that have owned the same land and for generations under Karitan rule. This mess was already FUBAR. That means fucked up beyond all recognition. This mess was already FUBAR to begin with, but now Duke Kelswa has thrown Inferno Gel on the entire situation by enlisting the services of mercenary groups known as the Goddard-Damerung Society. Former LCAF thugs and veterans of Operation Goddard-Damerung. I just feel like they're telling, like it's offensive, okay? Goddard-Damerung. Anyway, whatever. Tell them where to go stick it. Anyway, all right, where were we? Former LCAF thugs and veterans of Operation Goddard-Damerung. I feel like it's profanity. But anyway, one more time, let me start over. LCAF thugs and veterans of Operation Goddard-Damerung that went mercenary to relieve the glory days. to relive the glory days of the recent Fourth Succession War. And they do so by enforcing evictions openly, intimidating, and in some cases, physically assaulting the Rasalhague natives in system. All while in plain view of me and my first tier, who all have direct ties to the Rasalhague community, my unit and I agree that we can no longer stand on the sideline and let this happen. But our hands are tied due to our allegiance to the Lyran Commonwealth. We cannot openly move against mercenaries hired by our liege lord without risking a firing squad, which is why I need your help. I want you to cripple the... Here it is again. I want you to cripple the Goddard Damarung Society so they can no longer oppress the citizens of Kurbot. I've recently come into possession of the IFF transponder codes for a local pirate group by the name of Blankenberg Beaters. Blankenberg Beaters. What? I gotta quit reading this stuff, man. Anyway, I want you to mask your unit with their IFF frequency and cripple the Goddard Damarung in what will outwardly appear to be a pirate attack from known in-system hostiles. My second in command, Tor Miraborg, and I will monitor your progress live on comms and direct you as needed. Good hunting, Commander. Well, let's get into the FUBAR. All right, the Goddard Damarung Society prides himself as primarily a mobile armor and artillery unit, but do run a number of mechs as support. Taking their mech assets out should give them enough of a black eye that they can't further harass Kurbot Rasalhague citizenry. Sounds good. Still not really sure what type mission this is. Is it a demolition? Is it an assassination? Like, what the hell are we doing? Anyway, let's get started. So we got a 260 drop weight. I'm at 235. This is a hero Warhammer. I'm loving it. Absolutely love it. I'm staying with the Warhammer. I've got good missile support here. That sucker's got an ECM unit on it with 220 racks. This awesome has 220 racks plus a tag. That's right, a tag fits in that little small laser in the head, or the small energy port. I've always been complaining since I was using a hunchback with a small laser in its head. I'm like, what the hell good is one small laser? Well, you can put a tag in there instead of a laser. It still is a laser, it just doesn't do any damage. It improves the accuracy and efficiency of your LRMs. And I have 4 20 racks between the two mechs. So, this is a good team. However, maybe I should... Let's see, this is a 70 ton, and I've got 25 more tons that I can do, which would be a 95 ton. I do not have a 95. I mean, I do, but I didn't pull it out and equip it. I'm not a big fan of the Banshee. What I could do is, instead of this sucker, stick with the awesome and then put the archer in. That leaves me... It's 10 tons short, which means I could go right back to... Okay, let's just start over. I did make that thing for a reason to try it out. that. Now, are these the pilots I want in these mechs? Major Woody needs missile, needs to get the missiles up. Alright, both of these guys need missile experience. I'm using both of these guys. These are both got missiles. Alright. Alright, that's the only point I need. I need one more point of missiles and I'm maxed out. Alright, let's do this. Now, the Marauder 2 is actually my favorite mech. And it's the same setup. 3 large energy and 2 medium. I put 3 large pulse lasers. It's awesome.
Kelswa's hired goons, the Guter Damerung Society, have come in and treated the Rasalhague natives of Kirchbach like indentured servants. I can no longer turn a blind eye to the Tamar Pact's treatment of my people, but I cannot move against the Society or Duke Kelswa openly. I need you to take the Guter Damerung Society off the board, or the natives of Kirchbach will continue to suffer. Make a show of it as much as possible. I need this to look like a random pirate raid to avoid suspicion. Thor and I will be monitoring this operation remotely. Good luck, Commander.
I didn't really pay attention.
Incoming battle mix. Transporters identify them as beasts like invert beaters. Those can kill while were being assaulted by pirate forces. AFF codes appear to be doing their job.
Didn't really pay attention to how he said "got her damn wrong." I should have listened to that. All right, let's get this thing set up here. All right, that's good right there.
A bit of good news for once. I'll take it.
Dancing little guy. Whoops, I'm eating my own mech up.
Enemy mech eliminated. Threat eliminated.
What is that? Oh, commando. Some little. Alright, well that was annoying. Alright, nope, got that backwards. I like these on corresponding triggers and arms. Left trigger, left arm, right trigger, right arm. Alright, and then perfect. Now it looks like I can sustain fire for a little bit without heat becoming an issue. I'm really not sure how many missions are in this DLC, but I can get at least 2 in an episode, hopefully 3.
Target destroyed.
And I believe this first mission was against Steiner, not Karita, which I'm happy about that. See, I can totally trash my Steiner reputation because FedCom, I've got to rebuild my reputation with FedCom anyway, and then FedCom will control the markets. So I don't really need to worry about my Steiner reputation, except for like doing missions specifically for Steiner, like some of the campaign missions that might specifically be for Steiner. I don't mean the main campaign, I mean like DLC type, or either DLC missions or conflict area, mission lines.
Shared target engaged.
Alright, best way to handle these little guys is just to take out their legs.
Target naked.
It'll slow them down, make them easier target.
Tango down.
This dude seems to have some tough ass legs.
Moving on lens target. Hostile mech down.
Commander,
Bastard.
an unidentified dropship carrying active mech reactors just entered our combat zone.
Guter Damarong Society. Blankenberg beaters.
He said Gooter,
People of Kirkbach will no longer
not
stand
Goddard.
by as you oppress our
2
people.
dropships.
Shut down and submit to the tier, or be destroyed. Magnuson. You know him.
Oops.
His name is Hakan Magnuson, an old friend from the tier resistance of Rasalhague. Looks like you've become a bigger player in the movement since I last saw you.
Back off, you son of a bitch.
This complicates things. Commander, our main objective is still to destroy the Guta Damarang Society. Try to avoid contact with the tier at all costs. I'll authorize a generous performance bonus if you manage to avoid excessive damage to the tier forces. They might not know it now, but they're our allies in all of this. They will be marked as a third force
Alright,
on your
so
HUD.
those guys I need to
Contact
avoid.
if you can, but also don't let the Guta Damarang Society overwhelm them. If they force your hand, try to disable their mechs without destroying them.
I'm reading half of the primary targets destroyed. Keep this momentum going. Got to Damarong forces taking critical damage. You're almost there, Commander. I'm reading
so
no
wait a
more
minute.
Gotterdammerung targets in the combat zone.
Get to
Good
the
work. Head to
distraction.
the exfil site at the marked nav point. Thor, do you have a way of contacting this Magnuson?
If my tier communication codes are still valid after all these years, I should be able to. Why?
I don't want another debacle like this to happen again. Make contact. Maybe there is some way we can help each other out here.
Okay, but I need to warn you, Christian. Kooken is highly ambitious and self-serving. Be cautious around him. He'll likely sell you out if he feels it suits his personal needs.
How about you stop talking so I can extract?
Make the call.
My mechs are getting shot in the back right now, you stupid ass.
We've got you, Commander. Prepare for extraction.
Damn, that pisses me off when I'm trying to extract and they just start like this long-winded conversation. An enforcer, flag that, bunch of commandos. Alright, I'll take the enforcer. Commander, again, I must thank you for your ability to adapt to an ever-changing situation. Tor and I have reached out to this Hackon Magnuson. He has provided further insight into the situation here through the eyes of Rasalhague citizens. All three of us agree that the Götterdämmerung Society is the primary threat to peace here on Kirchbach. But Haakon has also suggested that the first tier's exposure to this operation is too great. In his words, the Rasalhague natives cannot afford to lose the first tier as an ally and a beacon of hope for our people. Reluctantly, Tor and I agree that our exposure to this plot puts the first tier under a tremendous amount of unnecessary risk. Therefore, I am transferring the remainder of your contract over to Magnuson to see the remainder of this mission through. Make your necessary repairs, then report to him for further briefing from here on out. I pray that you, too, will find a permanent solution to our mercenary issue. Alright, make repairs. It's not letting me repair here. Can't even look at this thing. Alright, False Promises Part 2. Hakon Magnusson. Commander, I am Hakon Magnusson, representative of the Rasalhague royal family in exile and the Tyr independence movement. Christian has transferred the remainder of your existing contract to me. I hope that this will not be an issue for yourself or any of your staff. We all have a lot riding on you. Christian had the right idea targeting the Götterdämmerung Society, but failed to realize that the true threat is not just the society, but the one that hired them. One Nicole Kelswa, the niece of the current Duke of Tamar, Selvin Kelswa. She is here on Kirchbach to appease a number of nobles with her uncle's royal court to further cement her uncle's rule over his revitalized Tamar Pact, which means she cares very little for the well-being of any of the residents of the conquered Kharidan worlds. Her reputation inspires fear within the ethnic Rasalhague communities, so I believe the best way to serve the Rasalhague people of Kirchbach is to show them that the Tyr movement is willing to support them and stand up to the bullies like her. I want you to attack the facility belonging to the Kelswa Guard, House Kelswa's private honor guard, and the Götterdämmerung primary source of battle mech support, while under the banner of the Tyr. Christian will attempt to run interference to give us a window to execute this mission with minimal resistance from the local LCAF forces. Don't let us down, Commander. So that's cool that I'm going against Steiner and not Karita, because again, I don't care about my Steiner reputation. I do care about my Karita reputation. So this is a good thing. The Mark Kelswa Guard forward operating base is known supplier of the Götterdämmerung Society. Destroying it should cut off much of the supplies the Götterdämmerung need to refit themselves after your previous encounter with them. Christian will only be able to run interference on our behalf for a short time, so be prepared to evacuate the area once your task is complete. Alright.
The nasty weather means your visibility will be limited out there.
Now can I
That have
repair?
adverse effects on your
No.
senses.
Well, shit. Alright, so 270. We can deal with this. Jump into Warhammer. That thing's too red. But you take the archer. You take the awesome. No, that's not working out too well. That's 50 tons. I don't have a 50 ton. I knew I should have pulled a medium out. Alright then. Looks like I'm going to my Atlas. And or this thing's got missiles too. Got a 15 rack, 2 20s, and 2 more 15 racks. But I could well, it doesn't look like I've got anything else really with missiles. Alright, this is good. 14 days to mission start. Well, it won't let me repair, so what difference does it make? Stupid shit. freaking nothing here. We're at 35 minutes, so if this is a quick one, I might be able to get the next one done as well.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems online.
While the Kooken society might be the thugs terrorizing the Rasgallian people of Kirkbach, make no mistake, the one tugging their leash is Nicole Kelswa, Duke Selvin's niece. She and the Kelswa Guard are the ones that have contracted out the society as a private security force to bring Kirkbach into
I hope I'm not
line
defending
with their
that place.
bigoted ideals. The marked nav point will direct you to the society's primary base of operations. Raise it to the ground and end them. Christian is going
Raise
to run
it to the
interference
ground.
and has tapped
I
the
can do
LCAS
that.
command channel on our behalf. So I will take over as CO of this operation in his absence. Good luck, Commander.
Threat removed. Tier forces have crossed the perimeter. The Kooken Society are still undergoing repairs. Mansdaughter, where the hell are your LCAS forces?
This is the first I've heard that you need our assistance. You've always made it a point to cut my unit out of the loop in favor of your private security forces.
I don't trust you or your mountain monkey combine turncoat.
Acquired.
My people run us this world in the name of the Commonwealth.
Hit it in the head.
You will show them respect.
No, I won't. Not until they learn to follow orders. And now I order them to dispose of their terrorists.
Damn it.
Or you'll answer to my uncle and your duke personally.
Raising my forces now, I will be en route shortly.
Keep blasting the other turrets when the center torso is one shot away from things on the verge of being like completely cut in just right down the middle, but yet I keep blasting the other torsos when I'm like clearly shooting it right in the middle. Hey, why don't you turn toward me? Thank you, asshole. No ejection pod.
Tango down.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
All units be advised. Incoming hostiles. Keep your eyes peeled.
Target acquired.
Infrastructure is under attack. Get them away from those buildings.
Target destroyed.
Fun just to watch me just like crush the wall here. Huh?
Base operating at 50% capacity. Keep it up, Commander.
You are taking heavy fire. All non-essential personnel evacuate immediately.
Well, that PPCX is probably a great demolition weapon. Dude, how the fuck did you take a heavy rifle blast and not get destroyed? I would seriously love to know that. See, that one went down. How did you not go down? Huh?
Target Shadowhawk.
Shadowhawk.
Negative, Commander. I can't attack that.
dropship. Ooh, is that an Austin? Oh, that's shit. That's my Austin. I can't punch. I should be able to step on that thing though. Ooh, there's a Zeus. Get this headshot. Ooh, I got it. Ooh, ha ha ha! But I don't have the. I do not have the salvage points to pick it up. Taking this thing's head out too. Damn it. There we go. Headshot. Yeah, it sucks I don't have the salvage points for this stuff. But that's the best way to salvage weapons.
Power signatures across the facility have gone dark.
Alright, we can get out of here
Good
now.
enough for me. Let's pack it in and get out of here. Christian will need to make a show of at least trying to chase us down. Let's not be here when his forces show up.
Target acquired.
You and your collection of freeloading sissies have now failed in defending this system from both pirates and terrorists. Expect my uncle to be hearing about your incompetence.
Target destroyed.
HQ under attack. Repeat, HQ is taking fire.
Dude, that's one tough ass tank right there.
Target acquired.
Copy on shared target.
Target destroyed.
Hostile neutralized.
Oh, enemy dropship. I thought that was my dropship.
New target. Warhammer.
A Warhammer, huh?
Assignment target is on the field. Let's
Damn
take
it,
it
I
down.
missed. What the hell is that? Is that a Banshee?
Engaging through target.
Okay, this is not good. That thing's gonna blow the shit out of me. Alright guys, take out that damn Warhammer.
Target acquired.
Both of these mechs are dogging my ass, man. Come on guys, blow that fucking Warhammer to pieces, please. Alright. Got their attention off of me. Shit. Fucker. And of course it's hitting the exposed torso.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Lance attack confirmed.
Well, that's a heavily... Dude, I ain't never seen a Banshee with that many weapons on it. That's why I don't really like the Banshee.
Here we go.
Don't have so many weapons now, do you? Shot his ass right in the back.
Moving on Lance target. Critical damage. Component lost.
What?
This never gets old.
Dude, get the... Fucking tank. A tank just blew something off. But that's why I put low tier equipment on pilots. I use the good tier stuff for my mechs,
Target
then put
acquired.
the tier 2 crap on their mechs.
Enemy destroyed.
We've got you, Commander. Prepare for extraction.
I really don't think these pilots are using the long-range missiles properly. They're getting too close in combat and not, ranging them. Like, if you're up against an AI enemy and it's a missile launcher like a archer, they'll be backing up full speed while you're coming at them, so that they can keep launching their missiles at you. Dude, that was a beautiful kill right there. Look at that. Very little damage elsewhere. 2 heavy rifle blasts just bored up, just ripped that head right out of there. Now that, well, I blew the armor off the front, but I still took him out with a headshot. That Banshee got obliterated. Doesn't even show up here. This Warhammer got obliterated too. I was trying to get that sucker with a headshot, but just couldn't finish it off. Alright, hang on now. Well, I guess that is the only one I can afford. Oh, hang on now. There. Just checking for double heat sinks. No double heat sinks. Alright. Major Peterson got injured. Well, you should have got... Oh, he got a leg blown off. That's very expensive. I'm probably going to throw that thing back in cold storage. A leg is very expensive. Look, over 700,000 C-bills worth of damage. Yeah. Legs are very expensive. Christian Man! Commander, good work. Nicole Kelswall was furious that my unit failed to apprehend the pirates or the tier terrorists that attacked the Gotterdam Society. Gotterdammerung Society. She has laid the blame squarely on my lap and has petitioned her uncle to dismiss me from my command of the first tier. Friends of mine within LCAF High Command have given me notice that state politics may force them to serve Kelswall my head on a platter to appease the nobles of the Tamar Pact in order to minimize tension with the Lyran Commonwealth's nobility, which is currently strained enough by the upcoming FedCom unification and dissatisfaction with the Archon for propping up the Federated Sun's shattered economy after Comstar's interdiction. This is all basically that whole Operation Rat, the Davian's invasion of Liao space. All it's talking about there with FedCom's interdiction, or not FedCom, but Comstar's interdiction of Federated Suns. That's Davian. It is all basically that. And the Fourth Succession War, that invasion was referred to as the Fourth Succession War. When Tor got wind of this, he spread the word throughout the first tier and held a secret vote without my knowledge. Through it, I've learned that my unit no longer has faith that the Lyran Commonwealth will do right by the first tier or our people. They have repeatedly broken their promises and have exploited our faith that things will get better, only to treat us with the same disrespect that House Karita did. We've collectively made the difficult decision to abandon the Lyran Commonwealth and take our chances with Hakon Magnusson and the tier independence movement in the Draconis Combine. At least with them, we know that our lives will go towards saving our people, not further oppressing them. As my last act as a commissioned LCAF officer, I've approved your final payment along with a substantial combat bonus. I hope our paths cross again sometime, Commander. Until then, this is goodbye. And I'm getting awarded with a Crusader mech, which I'm not a big fan of. I killed my last Warhammer to get that. What's our time? Nope, not enough time for another mission. Let's go ahead and view this transmission. Oh, more shit to read. All right. Hakon Magnuson, Commander, I want you to know that I appreciate what you've done for Christian and the people of Rasalhague. Christian's heart was in the right place, but ultimately his faith in the Archon was flawed. I believe growing up in the Commonwealth has blinded him to what he did not want to see. That the Commonwealth does not care about our people. They only placated our desire for freedom as a way to leverage our people to fight against House Kurita on their behalf. To all the House Lords, the people of Rasalhague will always be their lesser. This is why the only way for our people to truly be free is to have an independent Rasalhague. Once that is able to forge its own path away from the machinations of the great houses and their delusional desire to rule over a reconstructed Star League. I have faith that the time is coming soon. With Christian's battle mech regiment, the hypocrisy... Wait. Yeah. Okay, anyway, with Christian's battle mech regiment, the hypocrisy of Tamar Pact exposed, the House Kurita's loosened grip on their own territory after the Fourth Succession War, I believe the people of Rasalhague will soon have the courage needed to stand up to the House Lords and say that enough is enough. When that time comes, the people of Rasalhague will need allies loyal to our cause, or at least our money. I hope that I could count on you among those allies that will come to our aid when the time is right. While my resources are now tied down with the supporting Christian and his people, in a few years when they are settled, I wish to reach out to you and your company once more. If you still believe in helping the people of Rasalhague, I may have an important job for you. Until then, Commander, I wish you safe travels. Okay, so apparently that's it for, I guess the, oh wow, shit, that took us way up here. Basically just like the Kessler's Lancers one, it started with 2 missions, which was really just training exercise between Davian and Steiner. It was called Operation Galahad. A whole year went by before getting contacted again for the invasion, which was another 12 missions for the invasion. I have no idea how many missions this Rise of Rasalhague is, but apparently we've got time before contacted again to come back and fight for them, which, again, basically Rasalhague is rising up to declare independence from both houses, Kurita and Steiner, and it's going to be a newly formed house in this region right here. So for right now, I guess it's on hold. And I will just get back to doing what I was doing as far as repair, like getting my Kurita reputation in better standing. I am in the +2 category now. I'm friendly and close to that +3. Now there's since I'm up here, there is a trophy for visiting Alright, where is it? It's not that far out. There it is, right there. Kooken's Pleasure Pit. Little R&R here. There's nothing here. It's just, there's a trophy just for visiting Kooken's Pleasure Pit. So, having said that, go ahead and save it. And there's a campaign mission, or not, it says campaign mission, but again, we're talking about a side. It's Heroes of the Inner Sphere. X marks the spot. So I got contacted this when my reputation was high enough. Reputation 11. So it takes place up here, which is against pirate, or no, you're working for pirates actually. And you basically get a unique mech from this. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a unique mech that you can only get from doing this campaign. So I might as well do it while I'm up here, even though I don't really care for working for pirates, considering I'm sworn enemy with pirates. Other than the mech that's given to me through reward, there's really not much salvage potential. But if I did have a decent reputation with pirates and not completely sworn enemy, you can see there's lots of mechs that would make good salvage opportunity. A lot of heavies, a lot of assaults. Now we're down into the mediums. Lots of mechs. Wow, shit, dude, there's a whole crapload I hadn't even encountered yet. I'm really not seeing any. I guess if I'd have zoomed in better, I would have seen the planet I was looking for without going to them one at a time to get the name to pop up. Kooken's Pleasure Pit. So let's go ahead and get that trophy, shall we? 48 days, 300,000. Well, it is what it is. Anything for a trophy. This is required for the Platinum Trophy, though, so, I had to do it. Like it or not, had to do it. But you can reload. You don't have to. A little R&R is the trophy. Travel to Kooken's Pleasure Pit. So, once you got the trophy, you could just reload. But the game does kind of track, has its own tracker. Each career or campaign you have, you can get the trophies all over again, within the game. But as far as getting a Platinum Trophy for the profile, well, you can reload. You don't have to spend 600,000 to come out here and then go back. But that basically leaves us with 5 trophies. Well, 6, including, counting the Platinum. So you can see I still have 7 more missions to do defense at keeping the base. It says 80% or more, but remember 81. 81%. 80, not going to happen. 3 more war zones, earning 500,000 bonus C-bills. Complete 5 missions while playing co-op, which I've got a second PlayStation, a second profile. I can just load that up and get that out of the way, no problem. And then equipping 4 mechs with all tier 4 equipment. I have plenty of tier 4 equipment to achieve that. Then the last hidden achievement is the final, finishing the game. The final Act 3 of the campaign, the main story campaign. Anyway, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and go rip some heads off.